What's good, everybody? Welcome to the channel. So today we got another video for y'all boys. We got Kevin Stefanski press conference. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I'm not even gonna lie, it's Kevin Stefanski, I don't want to hear shit from you, bro. Truly and honestly, gang, you've said that for the past 2 years, bro. You haven't won us nothing. Well, truly, I'm not even a Cleveland Browns fan, but this year, since Shador has been on that motherfucker, you feel me, I had to put my wrist up, you feel me. I watched all the Colorado games. You telling me right now I'm not gonna go to the Cleveland Browns and watch all the games too? Stopped watching their games after the which game was that? The first game. Stop watching that shit. After the first game, I stopped watching their season. I'm waiting till Shador, you feel me, comes the Bengals. Let's get it.
Crisp practice out there. Pleased with how this group worked all week, and then
I'm gonna stop you right there, Stefanski. You've been saying that for the past 4 weeks, my nigga. How much more crisp do they need to be? The fuck are you talking about, Stefanski? You're getting on my last nerves, game. I don't care how many coaches of the year this nigga has this year. In the last couple of years, he has not been doing that good. Give a fuck if this nigga has 15 coaches of the year. They kicked out Coach Belichick. Why is he not good enough to get kicked out? Get this nigga out of here.
Obviously understand the challenge that we have this week in the division, on the road, good football team, so have to play our best. Need our you gotta play your best when your best is required, and obviously that's what our focus has been as an offensive, defense, and a special teams this week. So excited about the opportunity. But with that, I will take any questions.
Yo, I guarantee you this first question is gonna be about Shador Sanders, and this, watch his face, watch his body language, watch everything, chat. You can just tell. Now, I will say this one thing, nigga. I do not give a fuck about what you have to say. Just talk about Shador. That's it.
Make a trade on a Wednesday night. Like, how difficult is that, and what have you seen from Tyson since he's been here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, they asked about that.
Happened late at night, like you mentioned. So you want to make sure you talk to a bunch of the guys. I didn't get a chance to talk to Greg until that next morning. But, yeah, the guys, I think Coach Schwartz summed it up very well. I mean, these are tough because you get so close to your teammates, and that's schematic.
Is ready to be your number 2 quarterback.
A good football player that we're excited to have.
Decided yet if Shador is ready to be your number 2 quarterback for this game?
Yeah, Shador will be the backup.
Put your wrist up, bitch. I mean, I already knew this, chat, but, like, I love the way that he says it, you feel me? I love it comes out of his mouth and he can finally at least say it, because godly, nigga. You've been acting like you hate the nigga, okay? You've been acting like you really, truly don't like him at all, okay? So, yes, Shador is going to be the backup. I know it's not the starter, chat, but what can we hope for, bro? Like, we thought he was going to have to wait 15 spots. At least he's the backup now. I don't hope that Dillon Gabriel gets injured. But if he does get injured, put your wrist up, bitch.
You're thinking in that.
Yeah, like I told you guys on Wednesday, I'm always thinking about our players and what's best for our players, and I want to make sure when it comes to young football players, particularly at the quarterback position, that you are intentional about your decision making. And
stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Kevin Stefanski, you say one more thing about you care about the players, nigga, I'm gonna come through the screen and smack the shit out you, bro. You don't care about the players, bro. You don't, okay? Godly game. You cared about the players, how come I go on Safari? It says Shador Sanders is throwing 70% completion rate. One of the best practice in the whole practice. The nigga is the 4th string quarterback for like 3 weeks. Somehow managed to come to the backup, and it was hard to get the nigga at the backup. Come on, Stefanski. Bro.
that's really all it is. So excited for all of our guys.
And having never been in the number 2 role. So what's the key that this week?
Yo, Stefanski, I'm going to smack the shit out you, bro. Stop looking at that because they're asking you questions about Shador, okay? This is Shador. Put your wrist up, nigga. Okay? Bro, like, this is the shit I be asking about. If they was asking all these questions about Dillon Gabriel, if they was asking all these questions about Joe Flacco, if they was asking all these questions about Kenny Pickett, you wouldn't see this. I don't know. Look at this nigga, bro. Look at this. You feel me? The reporter is asking good questions. What does he have to do to be ready at the quarterback two position? What does he have to do? The nigga gonna be like,
Yeah, I think the big thing there is all of us play our role throughout the weekend on Sunday, and obviously that backup quarterback role is a little bit different. We're doing everything we can to support the starter, and then you have to be ready in a moment's notice. That's just the life of backup players at every position, and we've said that, here over the years all the time, that you have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. But again, that's our job.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. If
as
he
coaches,
says
as
something like
players
that, so
to
confident
be
like that,
ready,
might come
when
through the
called upon.
screen.
Only taking 2 quarterbacks then to for this game.
We've done it before.
Cam Robinson, just how did he progress this week, and do you anticipate him starting for you?
Yeah, continues to do better and better. Has a very good understanding, like I told you guys last week, just what we're doing schematically. Playing next to Joel.
Things that you've seen from Shedeur just even over the last couple
Oh,
of weeks.
wanna hear
as he's
anything
continued to
about
go on the
Shedeur?
learning curve, just from a mental standpoint and physical standpoint.
I just tell you, Mary Kay, all of our young players
Nigga.
work.
Stefanski. Nobody's asking about all of your young players. We're talking about 12, nigga. 12. Shedeur. Sanders. Gang, what are you talking about, my boy? We ain't worried about all them other niggas. We worried about number 12, bro. What are you talking about, gang?
Really hard in this building, utilizing all the resources that we have to improve every single day. So I think that's true of this rookie class, second-year guys, third-year guys. I think all of them are doing everything in their power to get up to speed. And like I've told you guys with rookies, there's a learning curve. There's things that you're going to pick up over the course of time. And I think all of our guys have done a nice job of really incrementally getting better, certainly with the process of an NFL season, the process of a week, what those type of things look like.
You wanted to make sure before you made this decision on that quarterback that it was best for the player's development and for the team. How did you make sure that this is the best thing for Shedeur as well?
Yeah, again, just to
Yo, and chat, I know for a fact that this is how every press conference is, gang. There is no press conferences where they're not asking about Shedeur at least a good couple of times. Damn. I can understand, like, it kind of gets annoying, but still, bro, then put the nigga in, and then if he does bad, then everybody stops asking questions, bro. Why are you holding the nigga back so much and not, like, at least trying to see what everybody else is talking about? You see it on the field. They said he was throwing 70%. You know what that means? Out of 10 passes, you only missed 3 of them bitches.
repeat myself, just in any decision with the football team, just want to make sure I take my time and make sure I'm doing what's right for all the players. And that's
Stefanski, you don't care about my nigga Shedeur, bro.
I wanted some clarity on the Joe Flacco trade. You said you were shocked initially. Were you more shocked because...
Did I say shocked?
Shocked or surprised? Were you surprised on the trade itself, or you were more surprised with the Bengals call?
Yeah, so I didn't think Joe was getting traded this season. That was the surprise. Obviously, those things happen over the course
Hold on
a
now.
day. So you
Stefanski. So you're gonna tell me right now you was gonna keep this nigga Shedeur at number 3 the whole time? If the Bengals didn't call for this nigga Joe Flacco, you was gonna keep Joe Flacco at that too? Bro, it's taking me all of my power not to call the damn Cleveland Browns organization and telling them to put me at that motherfucking head coach. Because if I do that, hey, Stefanski, you gonna have to get out of the whole Ohio city.
time
Bro,
to,
why is my
to talk
ass
through
itchy?
it and those type of things. But
My ass itchy.
surprised maybe because we didn't make the phone call, they did.
Talked about Aaron Rodgers might be the best thrower.
My
I
ass
think.
is itchy.
I guess, we've all seen it, but what do you like most, and is there a throw that stands out from all the times you've gone against him?
I've seen a lot of them.
Stefanski, I don't.
And round to all.
It feels like he was famous for extending plays and throwing down the field. Now he's dead last in intended area yards, just getting the ball out quick. What do you make of that evolution in his game?
I think just every comes from accuracy. That
Has like continued to progress back from his injury?
yeah, Mike's doing a really nice job. think he's had some really good moments in these practices, and he's, as we've talked about, really attacking this rehab, and certainly seems to be, to me, just watching him getting better every single day.
Dylan, this week, just how did he kind of come through the week and maybe build on some of the things that you saw him do in the game?
Yeah, I think it's with young football players, a lot of things that they're seeing in game will be firsts. First certainly in the NFL, but this is really the first road game, first time in Pittsburgh. Obviously, the challenges that playing that understands where he's prepared, and I thought he had a good week.
Does get in the game. Do you feel confident that he can run most of the concepts and plays that Dylan does, or do you have to kind of change it up?
Yeah, I think with any quarterback that is in there, you're always playing to their.
Or do you have to kind of change it up?
Yeah, I think with any quarterback that.
Bro, this nigga's. I don't think he said Shedeur Sanders' name probably more than 2 times, but they asked him like 10 questions about Shedeur Sanders. They weren't about.
Is in there, you're always playing to their strengths, but our focus obviously is making sure that we're running our offense and being sound in everything we do.
Awkward at all to address the team after trading 2 guys this week? I mean, did you feel like to address things any different than you normally would when you stand in front of them in the morning?
Yeah, again, not to get into all the specifics about what I talked to the team about, but our guys understand, there's a business element to this and an aspect to the game of football, and, you sometimes you lose players due to injury or trades or what have you, and doesn't make you care about them any less as a person, but that's the business. We're excited about getting Tyson in here. This is a good football player that's going to help us. So that's the other part of this is, adding a new teammate, getting.
Been to Pittsburgh for you, but just for the rookies that don't know, what makes Pittsburgh such a.
To Pittsburgh becomes personal. The guys on those type of things, but.
What's the key to stopping, the Steelers' defensive line, and especially limiting the impact that TJ Watt?
Yeah, obviously.
You know what I got from all this chat? Stefanski don't give a fuck about Shedeur, bro. Yo, chat. He made him the quarterback too, and still won't even say the nigga name, gang. This is bad, bro. I'll see y'all boys later, man. This is crazy. Insanity.